everybody. Some of you have said you liked watching the cookie videos, so I'm going to do another dessert one. This is from the 1960s. This harkens back to 1962. My mom's neighbor, Terry Kender, shout out to her. And this is called Deluxe Party Dessert. And it definitely is also known as Ladyfinger cake. It's a big favorite in my family, and I remember when I lived in Washington, D.C., I was young, in my 20s, and I'm a little bit from a hayseed kind of background. Suddenly I was with Sophisticates and I brought this cake and everyone was like, what is that? I could tell they were not impressed, but then they tasted it and it was a huge hit. So this is in, once again, a shout out to my mom for her great desserts. So what you need for this is an Angel Food pan. This is 2 parts, so the tube part sits in there. I got this one, I just got it, Chicago Metallic, about $20. Just got it on Amazon. I haven't made this in a while, so I'm excited to try it. There's a few steps, it's no bake. And so one of the things, it has 6 eggs. The yolks are made into a custard, so you're really kind of making a mousse, and then you're lining this pan with ladyfingers. So another ingredient, ladyfingers. So you got to line the pan with ladyfingers, line the bottom, and then you have a middle layer. And this sits in the fridge overnight. You cool it, chill it overnight. So these eggs are actually from a really good farm, Vital Farms. I did my research. Maybe they're not the best, but they're fresh eggs, and they should be fine without pasteurizing, but I am going to pasteurize the eggs. I need 6 eggs. The recipe also calls for butter, 3 sticks of butter. That's a 1.5 cups. You got your vanilla. Key ingredient is baker's chocolate. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do, this water, I heated it up in my handy little tea kettle. It needs to be 140 degrees. There it is, 140. I'm gonna take that out, and now what I do is I put these in carefully. These need to be room temperature when you're doing this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll do 7 for good measure. 140 degree water, 3.5 minutes. Just let them sit in there, and then I took out the water and put in cold water so that make sure they wouldn't cook anymore. I'm gonna see how it comes out. It's my first time doing it. So now I'm gonna separate the eggs. What that means is I'm going to, and the best way to do this, some people do it with the shell, I do it with my hands. So I'm gonna separate the yolks from the white. Separate, so I like to do it with my hands, like I said. Okay, so the white, as you can see, you don't want the yolk to break. If the yolk breaks, your whites are fucked. So actually, what I realize I'm gonna do is I'm going to have an extra bowl. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, there's the yolk. I'm going to put every single egg, I'm going to break separately in the white into there in case the yolk gets in there that way. And I think my pasteurization worked really well. I'm super excited. It looks great. Ooh, this one's a little challenging. It's not cracking that easily, so I'm worried it's going to split. Okay, phew. All right, then, and I don't want to get any shell in there either. Okay, getting my egg white. I was talking to my older sister, Catherine. She mentioned she makes this every year, and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to make the deluxe party dessert. She calls it Ladyfinger cake. And she said, I had to sort of steal that I could not get that recipe off your mom. She and I have different moms. So that was very funny. But my mom and Catherine were super close. Woo, okay. Now I'm making the chocolate custardy part. So that's where the egg yolks are going to go in there. First, I have to melt this chocolate, 4 ounces. And then I'm going to add 3/4 cup of sugar, the eggs, and the milk. I'm actually using cream. That's hard to break. Oh, that's good. Okay. Yeah. Littler is better. Oh, maybe that's why. Oops. Haha. Already starting to melt. So, like I said, I haven't made this in a while, and I realized that I have to put all these things together before I put them in the chocolate mixture. So, I am going to put the egg yolks and 3/4 cup of sugar and milk, which, screw it. I'll just use heavy cream. It'll be delicious. Let's see, I got my 1/3. Alrighty. So it just says combine. So I guess, oh man, look at that. That is gonna be good. So here I go, combining. Yum. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was easy enough. I don't know why I thought that was going to be hard. It was not. Okay. This is looking yummy. Check it out. Look at that, yummy. Okay, so now, and this is a little wobbly. It's not a true double boiler, so I have to be careful. I'm really holding on to that ring so it doesn't flip. So the instructions say to add this yummy egg mixture to the chocolate mixture, and then I have to stir it constantly until it's thick and smooth, and that's about 5 minutes. I'm a little nervous for this part, I gotta say. Like, what if the eggs cook? I'm kind of nervous. Oh my God, I feel like it's gonna go bad. Like the eggs are gonna cook. No, okay, it's going. All right. I'm gonna need a spatula to get that last part, which I have right here, so that's good. Okay, all right, I'm gonna get my spatula, but first I'm gonna get this really going so that I make sure there's no cooking eggs. Do not want eggs to cook. Wow, that worked. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Oh, okay, I have to say that I don't want to stop stirring because I'm worried that the eggs are gonna cook. Oh, my husband, yay, thank you, honey. Okay, so here's the rest of it. Yum. Okay. I'm sure if I had done that, it probably would have been okay, but like I said, since I haven't cooked this in a while, oh, it's already getting thick. I think it's okay. Yeah, right? That's thick and smooth. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, this is a cup and a half of confectioner's sugar. I have to sift it. Half is gonna go in with and creamed with the butter, and then I'm gonna put the chocolate in, and then I'm gonna put more sugar in with the egg whites. Okay, so first thing is just sifting a cup and a half of confectioner's sugar. Yeah, it's good, I'm sifting it. It actually, I was wondering whether it was really necessary, and it definitely changes the texture, and this is a very, it's like a mousse. Okay, great, done. So that's the sifted sugar. This is a cup and a half. Let me double check and make sure I'm using the right amount of butter. 1.5 cup unsalted butter. Oh, it's not as soft as I thought. Okay, that's too bad. All right. Okay, so look at that. Microwave, modern conveniences. Now I can cream it. Yeah. That's great. Yum. So what I did was I just put this in the microwave at the lowest power possible, just for like 20 seconds, then I did another 20 seconds. And I kept checking it because I didn't want it to, get too melty. So now I'm gonna add about half of this and cream that well. I'm just gonna guess and kind of see how much I'm putting in. It's hard to do this. I gotta see too. That's about. There we go. That's about half. Very nice. Cream. Great. Yum. I'm gonna need the spatula for that, I'll bet you. Ooh, that's really nice and thick. Look at that. Yum. Very good. So I am going to add the chocolate here and then mix well. Doesn't say to add it little at a time, so I'm just adding it all at once. I hope that's okay. I cannot remember. I said it had been a while since I made this, like 30 years. Oh yeah, that's nice. Wow. Beautiful. That looks great. Wow. Oh, I love that. Okay, I gotta scrape. Oh, that looks yummy. All right, I am going to line the pan. I haven't done this in a while. Take these babies. They fit perfectly. You can see. So you line the bottom and the sides, and then there's also a middle layer. Okay. Just mushing, mushing, mushing. Okay. This is a 9-inch angel food, 9.5 inches diameter, and then it's about 4 inches tall. And you want it to be tall because you got a lot of mousse to get in there. This is kind of the part, I was a little nervous about the custard, as you saw. This part, okay, it says a pinch of salt, 1/8 of a teaspoon. Something got in there, that's not good. You do not want anything in there because then your egg whites won't fluff. I keep forgetting the terminology. All right, here I go. So you want these to stiffen. Put a little salt in. Apparently that helps. Yeah, nice. Okay, that's perfect. And now it's saying that I should add in, beat in the remaining sugar, which I'm worried is going to flatten it, but that's what it says to do. So here I go. Sugar in. Okay, voila, yum, that is gonna be good. Okay, now the next part is to fold into the chocolate mixture. So I do not need these anymore. Folding is, if you don't know, just folding. Don't use your beater. So you're gonna take this and put it in here and then fold it in. So you don't wanna beat it anymore. You just wanna be very careful. You don't want it to lose its heft, you know. It's got a lot of air in there. That's what makes it, you know, increase in volume. And so you want to be really careful that it doesn't fall. Definitely want it to be all chocolate. That is going to be yummy. Okay, this is it. I can just, yeah, like that. Now what I could do is try to put those ladyfingers in now that the chocolate's in there. To stand up, I think so. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. That's the thing. You can just do this. It's fine. It's going to taste so good, nobody will care what it looks like. But, you know, you don't want it to look like crap. It'll look good. Yikes. This is a very, you know, highly technical operation here. Oh my God. There it is. Look at that. Look at that beautiful thing. So it's going to go in the fridge overnight. I'm going to cover it so it doesn't get fridgy smell in it. All right. The big reveal. So this has been in the fridge overnight. So I'm going to take this off. La, la, la. Ooh. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, it's hard, like you can see. It's nice and hard. It's a hard mousse, and now the trick is going to be getting it out of the pan. So I called my sister because she makes this every year, and she told me she just pulls it right out. So I'm going to see if that works. I'm a little worried that the ladyfingers are going to stick. Oh no! Look at that. It comes right out. Oh wait, is it sticking over there? Okay, so the one place where it's sticking a little bit. Yep. But wow! Oh my gosh, it comes right out. This has never happened to me before where this sticks like this. I'm just gonna take these pieces off though. It is still gonna taste just as good as it would have, but without that, so. All right, ta-da! But not bad. All right, so there you can see it. Now I'm gonna frost it with some whipped cream. Okay, so here I go putting on, yum. So that is the problem I have, is I get impatient. So the smaller dabs are good because then it won't get all over the place. So I'm gonna build up a bit here. Okay, now I have my little kitty spatula. Let's spread that on. Yeah. Look at that. Okay, whipped cream lovers. I was just talking to my sister, and she said the first time your mom made this for me and she served me, she made like one ladyfinger, so tiny little thing. She was like, well, that's not very much, but it's very rich, so you will see a small piece goes a long way. Now for the sprinkling of the chocolate. So just want it to look pretty. See how it looks nice. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just, you know, I think that's nice. So here we have it. Mary Fairman's Ladyfinger chocolate mousse cake. Looks delicious, don't you think?